I think it starts with the people here that make it so special.
At first, I just walked into the bistro and I thought, oh, how nice, people are friendly. I had a look round and I thought, oh, and then that's when I applied to work here because I love looking after elderly people.
We are a not-for-profit provider, so if you come to work for Belong, you're working for somebody that is trying to do the right things for the right reasons, and I think that really does create the right platform, particularly in care, and it means that you're working for an employer that has a heart.
The relationship that we have with the residents, we are not only their carer, we're also a bit of a counsellor, we're their best friend.
The best thing about working for Belong is really the customers. Since I started working here, it's just getting to know the customers on the households and in the apartments, and just really getting to know them as a person. I love seeing them daily and learning from them and them learning from me. It's really fulfilling. I know it sounds cliche, but it's really lovely place to work for.
The fact that it's a non-for-profit organisation it just makes it more about the people who live here rather than, money or anything. So any money they make will just sort of go right back into the people who live here, which is nice, and it just makes them feel like they're living in the best possible place. We
recognise our staff's achievements, as regularly and as proudly and as loudly as we possibly can. I think we know that staff work really hard. They really care about the people that we live with us and we provide services for. So we look for every opportunity to celebrate that.
Belong is really good at spotting potential in people. There are people in this village and within the organisation who are now in roles that they didn't start in, that they've managed to move around sideways or promoted. And Belong's very much an employer that encourages that growth and encourages that journey in their career.
It was my first ever nursing placement. I was a bit apprehensive really when I came on placement of what it would be like, but I really enjoyed my time here at Belong. The staff were really welcoming, and it may sound a bit of a cliche, but I really did feel like I did belong here. When I came to qualify, obviously I came for interview and I was successful. I became a nurse, and since then I've progressed to be lead nurse. We
try and listen to our staff as much as we possibly can because they know our residents best. They understand the challenges and the opportunities of the role.
It's a nice environment because although it's structured, you are free to do what you think is best for the benefits of the residents, and you get a lot of support from the managers, support managers, general managers. And what I think the biggest thing about Belong that I like about it, it's seen very much as a team.
Yes, I would absolutely recommend Belong as a place to work, and I do regularly. There's so many things about it that make us so special. It really is a privilege to be able to look after the older generation.
When I applied to be a host, I thought I just needed to give something back. I really wanted to give something back to the community, and I thought that this is the way I could do it.
Belong as an employer is an organisation that is built on a foundation of kindness. So there is a real ethos from the top that we are kind to each other.
You are treated as a person, you are valued.
I've recently had some emotional support with bereavement, and they have supported me all the way through it, so I cannot fault Belong. Everybody from bottom to the top, they are also supportive.
I get so much support from management and also my team. They're wonderful. I couldn't ask for a better job.
Colleagues are so welcoming to new people, and they won't leave them floundering. They'll always help them and point them in the right direction if they're not sure of what to do. I think they try to look after and value their staff, which is really important. I remember after my first week, the chief executive emailing me to see how my first week had gone, which I thought was really nice, and shows if we're person-centred at the top, that person-centredness is going to run all the way through.
We've got a fantastic team on here. we're like family, we're friends, and I'm always going home in a fantastic mood.
That's what I like about Belong, because we are looking every day to improve things. We are looking to make things better, to make things simpler, to make life easier, and to make it flow and keep it homely, which is how I think care should be.
The minute I made contact with management team, I just felt the warmth immediately. The welcome I received, and the excitement and the buzz, and so not only was the infrastructure of the building amazing, you could feel the genuine passion from everybody. It just oozed care from the minute you walk through the door. And I always feel very excited when I hear about a new Belong being opened, and I just think it's the most fabulous place for everybody to work and to live.
I don't think there's a day that I've worked for Belong where we haven't looked at something we can do differently or to do better. So we're always trying to improve what we do, and all of that is for the benefit of those people that live with us today and will live with us tomorrow. We're constantly trying to improve, and we're doing it as a team. So I'm really proud to work for Belong, and I love everything that we do.
It's a second home to me now.
You get to know people so well, every aspect of their life, from their childhood right through to working life. It's such a nice place to work. I couldn't recommend it enough. I'm so glad I made the change from dentistry to working in social care.
I absolutely would recommend Belong as a place to work, and I've shared my experiences with nurse friends of mine and other colleagues, so yeah, absolutely would.
The staff are wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
I recommend all the staff, they're wonderful, all of them, the lot.